Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can select your difficulty, play style, favorite team, or accessibility options. You can always change these later from the game settings. Accessibility settings.
Think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of...
All right, Coach, we are... Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy class.
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me One up and be magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my...
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this...
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you for this one. And Charles, the Ravens, they've done it again. Champions of the AFC. Remember, they won Super Bowl 47 back in February of 2013, but had not won so much as a playoff game since then.
And remember, the franchise moved from Cleveland, but they started as a true, fresh franchise. They didn't take the Browns with them. They became the Ravens. That was 1996. Won a Super Bowl over the Giants. Was that Super Bowl 35?
It's caught inside the 25. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 50 yards. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Well, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 10 more there and another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Solid finish to the opening drive. And look, when you get down around the goal line, you have to account for his legs. We saw it right there.
Yeah, that's the added dimension to the offense, isn't it? Remember what the offensive line coach told us earlier this week? I told my guys, he's going to run it. We have to make sure he stays protected and give him an opportunity.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Opening drive touchdown, and two-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 16. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Rumbling past the 30. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels Smith.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Mike 58, right there. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
To throw again on second down. Jackson flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And just shedding him off there. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
Now it's Jackson, and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light.
Brandon Cooks. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. The 20, 10, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks. 88 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 35. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college, but I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Jackson's got his tight end Hurst. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And again, it's Ingram. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think...
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution. So
this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Mark Ingram who caps it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here comes the offense for Los Angeles as they get ready for this next possession. You think about the season that they had. Certainly not the first team to go from a Super Bowl appearance to missing the playoffs. But 9-7, not quite good enough to get back in 2019. This offense certainly not as dynamic as it was the past few years. So is there any part of you that says maybe the window has closed on the Rams team, or is that too harsh?
I think it's a little bit too harsh. I don't think the window is closed, but the window's a little foggy right now. Needs a little cleaning. What I mean by that is they've given up a lot of draft capital to bring in players and sign long-term deals. Do you expect Todd Gurley to get back to being the Todd Gurley we saw as an all-pro runner as opposed to what we saw in 2019? Will Jared Goff, with his big contract, their quarterback, get back to that ascending quarterback? He struggled this year. The offensive line, which for 2 seasons had been virtually intact, it had all sorts of issues this year, a lot of injuries, a lot of uncertainty. And now they'll have a new defensive coordinator next year moving forward. So I think there are plenty of players there. Remember, they picked up Jalen Ramsey during the season, but they gave up big draft capital to get him. You won't be able to build through the draft at the top of it. You have to do a good job in free agency and drafting rounds 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 in order to fortify this team.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now Goff gets this into the hands of Brandon Cooks. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Now Goff on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Throwing on third, Goff toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw, Goff. And Woods has it complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Goff throwing again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From a yard out as his guys are back within a single score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And his kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there, and this remains a 7-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Jackson now. This one complete to Ingram. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Jackson now off the bootleg. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Being chased out left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Off the bootleg. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker now to add the point after. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now a first down throw, gone. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And that's complete to Cooks. Brandon Cooks past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, but it'll be second and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another second and goal.
Neutral zone infraction.
And baby, I ain't even do nothing.
Yes, you did.
I heard you niggas.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they react.
No, it probably wasn't.
Here's gone.
And your titty.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Your titty.
All right, Captain. He's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again. No, bottled up. It's out of loose. It's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Steps away to his left. And I think he's going to go.
Don't jump, blame that on him.
And he's taken down.
I don't care, and I still got all those swords. And I don't care if you went out for me. That was your choice.
It gets him a first down. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around, actually takes off and runs downfield. And that's exactly
but you see, I'm going to make that touchdown.
He rifles one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. He's at the 50, 30, 20. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down the 15-yard line. But just as they thought they were going to add to their lead, the rug gets pulled from right underneath him.
And he wasn't even running fast.
Might be the other sideline grabbing the lead.
Yeah, very well could be. This is where you count on your defense to go out and make.
And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys are back within a single score.
Yes, it was.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown. And Zerline now for the PAT.
For your titty.
No, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
African do-rag. That's why you was that African in the Uber yesterday. That was your dad.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick.
No, I'm not picking first. I'm about to just stay.
Timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team. That they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And an alley to run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson forced out to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54.
Come on, nigga.
A reminder coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of the Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Jackson. Buying time.
What?
But it's incomplete.
I just said I to wash your hands for some shit. I be walking with that in my pants. You feel me? I know you see your buddy diamonds now. Go put that back.
Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow
when they get to the end of the goal, I never laugh when the stuff like how he fall out. I feel like he's always up with me. I got never killers in my line and they all stuck with me.
Give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Eluding the pressure right.
Pull up in a roll like Batman. I be like, yeah, on it, man, they got the band. You niggas go right to swimming for the boys. Big get, I got all that money in my pants, walking big stacks. Head to tether, to wash the hands, push. I been walking with that tether in my pants. You can't miss that. I know you see the way he done it, man. Hit that, babe. Put them on the news. I just hit up. I juked him too. You hang with that psych. Trying to yummy walk. Niggas trying to third stop. And then they stop. Quick stop. That be the op. Move. Go over there. Right, Batman. Oh!
That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. He'll be written out of bounds.
Big get. I got all that money in my pants. Fucking big stacks.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2.
Perfect.
That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward.
They caught up at the clear and tried to leave a nigga dead. I got grades, so the stuff and reach to the left he did. Roll that off that belly, stop that thing. You gon' pop that belly, stop that belly, you go ahead. You know the red, don't put my lid. Like you said, I'm gonna be out. Feel like a fad. I'm in my head. And you shit beat him when he said. Red, my head is dead. You can chuck full of mad. Shut up! You still in my ear. You're freaking out.
Across the 45. A game there of 30 big ones. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one rips, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he will be brought down as half of action. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. Set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40.
Rolling out the pills that is spinning. So wrong. Trying to call the niggas back to where the fuck they be controlled. I watch you. Got it on. I ain't got a point on all my niggas. Get them if I want them. Hold on, yeah. I'm in my couple.
And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Normally say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had to halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. The 20. That's complete to the tight end, Everett.
Rolling up the pills that is spinning. So long. Trying to pop into the fences as a flat to be controlled. Get off of that.
7-yard pickup.
Not only they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And it's his. He's got it.
Two of them.
His second touchdown of the Super Bowl. As his guys are back.
Quit messing with the door. Go downstairs.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter.
Go downstairs, dude. Don't come back
game.
up.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Third time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And that will shave one more off this lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los
when you hit
Angeles.
the corner, put the top of the miss. Here's Sassy got it, Dr. from the Rick. Here's Sassy from the Rick. This could pay on this.
Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
That's Michael Bay, but I ain't talking shit. I pull up in with the 50 and get 50. I'm trying to flatline a nigga, no nigga. I'm a shooter, I get busy.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. The ball comes out. And now the Rams have got it. Go the other way.
They won't bring it. I'm going to do that, but I ain't want to know this guy. Pop down for that. I don't know. I thought I told you that I got that from bad. I thought I told you something bad. That's my plan. That's not even thought in the venom. They moved out. That's not even thought in the venom. They moved out.
Yeah, he had the yards.
He did some weird shit. If you ain't know that now, you know exactly how we coming. We gonna drop it 10. Hey, we gonna get this running. No, we didn't, cause you didn't want to do it. So no. You didn't want to shake on it when we was up. No, you did this. You kept on this. No, but you wanted to keep cheating. And even when I was winning, you was like, oh, you're not getting your 20, so you're not getting it. Since you wanted to cheat, you was scared to shake on it. He keep messing with the door, keep coming up and down, and keep going over there and grabbing the thing I keep telling him to put down. Come on.
But we did this, and we did another hand.
Bro, you're not getting your money because you didn't want to give me my 20.
No, I'll give you 20. Shake on it right now.
And I'm accepting that.
That'll be accepted, of course.
No,
Brings him back 5.
Pick your face before I pick the penalty again. Alright, I'm gonna shake one after
So
if you score this. After you try to score this play.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that
I'm not cheating. You cheated the first time when I was up. You gonna do kept doing this over again. Then you was like, you're not getting your 20. Then you was like, you're not getting your 20.
near the goal line on the 2-point conversion.
Yes. Right here, you was like, you're not getting your 20. You can get your $6. Yes, you did.
Now the ball Lots more offense heading back out onto the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first game in the regular season, ball security comes up about
why don't you take on it the first time? Why don't you take on it the first time?
Focus on that all the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And it's going to be taken down right at the line. Call it no gain there on the first down play.
I popped out and put that nigga in this guy. Oh, God knows what he's count.
So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it.
My controller did some dumb stuff and kept running.
Yards, first down.
Now those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll pull it down. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up
that did not hurt. I did this. Man, chopped it.
I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time.
Bro, I hit your sword, bro.
But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, flush to his right. He'll run it. And he takes
my teammate pushed me out. Oh, me, I stepped on his foot and I got pushed out.
With those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing
no, because if I win, you're not going to give me the 20. I already know how you play.
Wasn't there, but he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Being chased out left.
Oh, why did I fail the ball?
This one is down he goes. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great
play.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Oh, shit.
And now he's going to use his legs. He finds some up. And now look at this.
Let's go.
Fumble. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing
making it a house out of bounds.
Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. Here's the football. It's out. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Pushing it in from the other way. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
What was that?
That was San Diego, Oakland. You might remember that in 1978, right? Kenny Stabler, forward fumble, Dave Casper falls up.
Hold on. Yeah, that was too funny.
This game's cheating, yo. This game is a curse. Because when I make a fumble, it just picks it up out of nowhere, bro. This game's a curse, bro.
Touchdown.
It's a curse.
Yeah.
The end zone, Oakland beats them on the last play of the game. But that was a live football. And what a nice job he did to fall in the end zone. And yes, indeed, folks, that's a touchdown.
By the way, John Madden was coaching in that Holy Roller game, wasn't he?
He certainly was, and he wanted to make sure that the call went his team's way, was out on the field and was told, yes, it's a touchdown. Now get back on the sidelines.
Here's Jackson. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
No crosses count. Oh, God.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
Okay.
And he'll take this across the 25.
I shot him in his leg.
Yards up to the 27-yard line.
No, him. Your teammate.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett, but it's going to be second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Sliding out of the pocket. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Run, nigga, run.
And score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yeah.
And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. And before they can get the playoff, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half.
No, and I took it off.
No, I said beat.
No, back up. That was payback.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Hop out with some can. Pop out, run down, nigga, it was a field goal play anyways. Oh God, it was.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away.
Man, you're trash, man.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
So you're not making them come back. That's why I need my phone.
Los Angeles offense as they get set to
see, that's why I don't bet
you. They weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the nowhere to go. He lost the football.
Yes. Oh my.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing
I'm all man. You're probably not.
And turning it over to their
there
offense.
be, nigga.
That could be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete.
Everybody outside.
Past the 35 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone
they all just from was doing that.
Goff now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That's what they also say he did.
Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Excellent.
Defense.
Yeah, the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Oh, he got possession.
Oh, he ran him over.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 28. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And the throw left sideline here is
what
caught,
happened
but
to
they'll
you,
rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Wasn't it tight end?
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end.
He don't even
one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Nigga, you remember she made a shirt for you like that? She made Nano, Uncle Hustle, all of this shit like that. I just can't feel myself. I put it on the wall.
Singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
You mean that 8? You said 48. Nigga, you mean that 8? Nigga, you mean that 8 points?
Not right now in the moment.
Come on, nigga.
Just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
I popped trying to put that nigga in this guy. I thought I told you that.
And the Ravens taking the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. The escapability in evidence there is that one. Good for 15 and a first. Now a second.
And that's an easy win.
No, it's not.
Come on, dude.
No, it's not an easy one. It's not at all.
Why ain't it a win?
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Let's go deep.
Now it's Jackson.
What's on, bro?
On the run, he'll let this go deep.
Oh, get that nigga.
And that is incomplete.
Bro, he got the cannon. Dude, he got the cannon. Dude just can't. He's just slow. He could have caught that.
Then this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Jackson now on 2nd and 10, eluding the pressure right.
That's it.
He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Yeah.
Mark Ingram, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl. As the Ravens push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Fell on his head.
Tucker now for the extra
He got
point.
tripped and fell on his head, bro.
Whoa.
Bro, my field goal thing wasn't right.
Well
I couldn't see where I was taking the ball, bro.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
There's a way I'm winning.
Sports.
Because I'm in there kicking. Bro, I can't see my kicking thing. It's gone. I'm kicking.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel
I thought I told you that I got that
Plus, you're giving up
bad.
yardage.
I thought I told you 7-7 game was my plan. I don't even know what 7-7 is. That's a dead bug in your head. It's like, no, I'm just playing.
Goff now looking to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Sucked out.
Here's Goff. And Cooks hands it over the middle.
Yeah, you know exactly how he's coming. He's going to touch his 10. He's going to get the run in.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns.
They're like
to his
bullies in
credit.
the
Now
hood.
they get to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well,
The
why don't you
bricks
cover him? Double
he
him,
said the
triple him, do
plug
what you
was
have to
called.
do.
The
But
bricks on
sometimes
the way.
they get locked into
Surely
such a
one.
groove and such
I
a
put her
connection,
on the
it
way.
doesn't matter how
I'm a
many guys
pop
are in
out.
his area.
He gonna get away. I'm a menace.
One thing you're
I'm a
hoping for when
savage.
you
I
run
feel like
drag routes,
a Jay.
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage.
You don't even know
out
who
the
rocked
catch.
that.
But in this situation, the defense
Well,
was
I showed you
effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Bro, they left him open, man.
And
What's
it's
that
caught for a Rams touchdown by
I
Brandon
popped on and
Cooks.
put that Negro in this guy.
Brandon Cooks with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. As his guys are back within a single score. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown
His thing went away.
So pick a route, any route,
His field goal thing went away.
he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh,
Hindsight,
that
probably
is
should have
touching the
stayed where he
ground.
was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Promise you, bro.
Jackson.
Oh!
And that is incomplete.
No, he's white. Why would he throw the ball all the way over
To
there?
no avail. 2nd down.
Like, aim no ball,
Those two have
dude.
hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game.
Nigga,
That
those is
time
12.
unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to
No,
get him
you
out of the open
can't.
space and try to get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Those is granddad shoes.
An incomplete pass
Yeah,
on
but I do
1st
run.
down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I know. How?
Throwing again. Jackson flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 30.
Right, nigga, right.
It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Yo, I should have got
72
tackled in the
yards.
air.
Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go
Hold
out of
up, bro.
bounds.
I should have got tackled in the air. Hold up, let me see.
You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Catch the extra yardage, but you gotta know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got
Careful
a
walking
first
back and
down
forth.
in the red
And in
zone.
front of the TV.
Throwing is Jackson. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Get the
And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
There's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles.
Baby,
And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances are going to have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for them here.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
He'd have caught that
and
here.
Wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to
Caught
run
that
under
mark
it,
and
but
ran
it's
to the
2nd
goal
down.
time. Run to the
Even though
fourth
that one
down.
was incomplete, you could see the training that went into
I don't
that
care what play you
He gets
take,
out of the
nigga.
pocket, ends up moving to his right.
thought.
All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone will pop free.
Was able to take
Pop
a
in the
pretty
block.
good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete.
Quit walking in front of the
And he'll be out of
TV.
bounds across the 30-yard line.
I like his
Then
thought
I'll say-
process and his
Bad.
ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Breaks the tackle, now
I'm
Allen.
scoring. I'm scoring.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his 3rd touchdown this Super Bowl. As as the Ravens push forward.
Look at that.
That's his second touchdown catch of this game.
Oh my goodness.
Because he did this and then shook my other partner. And then he mossed both.
Oh my goodness.
Like, what? You're on arcade.
Nigga, I'm on all man. What do you mean?
Arcade all man.
Nigga. Arcade game.
Nigga,
game style. That's game style. The game style's on Super Bowl.
Oh, I hate arcade.
What? Oh man, nigga.
If it wasn't on arcade.
Nigga, it's not on arcade. It's on Super Bowl. This is the Super Bowl.
Guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Nigga.
The Rams gonna be forced to use their third and final
Nigga, you have to have a game style. What do you mean?
No timeouts left. Still plenty of time on
Bro,
the
it's not
clock.
on
We'll see how
arcade,
that
bro.
affects
You
things.
did-
Oh,
you-
God, it just said arcade.
You didn't just see the Super Bowl sign pop up? You dumb.
Tucker now to add the point after. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra
leave him
point
alone.
attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was that?
It's like,
They
no.
saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on
Perfect
the PAT?
kick.
I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through
I'm
the
a
post.
minute.
Getting
I'm a
set to
savage.
go
That's
again
what
here
I
on
think.
offense. Jared Goff trots back onto the field. With his guys
I
trailing
ain't
here
a
in the
GT
fourth,
team.
he can ill afford a
Les,
repeat of the
my name is
interception
Ludacris.
that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you
Wait,
just scores down. You think you're
Get over it.
yourself
Get from
now
over there.
to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team
Those are
back
other
into the game.
TVs.
But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's complete to Cooks. 20, 10, and he's going to take this one in
52.
for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks with a record fourth Super Bowl touchdown tonight as his guys are back
Come on,
with a
nigga.
single score. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, and a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Put the chopper to his neck. Come on, nigga.
Now after the touchdown,
That's
it's
ass kick.
Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football
They sit on the
101
bed.
tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
Dang,
Looks like he had green on
I
that
wasn't
play.
trying to. I tried to hurry him and get back in, but it
Gets
didn't
him
work.
6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, this one complete to Ingram. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Nigga, Lamar Jackson, you just said he was trash, though. You said he was trash. Sakel, put those back. Put them back. Put them back.
You might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football.
And put them back exactly where they was.
Slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it.
He was about to get smacked.
He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for
Yeah, I'm not
pass.
going to see him about to score.
Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much the quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just
Oh, that's an interception.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Go, don't come. Dude, quit running up and down. Mom, your son's coming downstairs.
Not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Come back
up. It's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time.
10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
All my teammates ran into you. It didn't.
70 yards. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
Nigga, you're at 59.
And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held since 1950. This is another person that's tied it. Think about this. Bob Shaw started in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining. And the margin for error is small with this slim lead.
5 yards up.
Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Steps away to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And fighting down inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. We know he's got the arm, but watch out for those wheels.
Kind of harkens back to guys that used to call the scrambler and the dodger. This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up. He took advantage. Now Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. Short throw underneath to Hurst.
Oh, they killed. They hit each other.
That's good.
They hit each other.
First down, 15
they both sting.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off.
He's going to get banged if it works.
And his accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
He's on fire.
Jackson on first down. This will be caught just inside
we ain't
the 10.
running right now because we're not about to fumble right here.
The 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
But you told me no. You told me no. No, nigga, no. No, because you keep, every time I start running, you be like, no, you're not getting your 20. On God, no. On God, no.
And keep moving things forward.
And you was, I said, I was one, and you was like, no, girl, no, I know.
Gut check time on both sides. And he will score.
When that?
Touchdown.
No, nigga, because every time I start winning, you... no, let me talk. Every time I start winning, you like, you're not getting your 20, Every time.
Not the first time.
Nigga, it just happened.
Into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown.
You just lied on everything.
Be happy with me?
On baby, you did. Nigga, how we gonna look at the replay?
Davis from the top row.
Right?
I like it.
All these kids second, bro.
Tucker with the extra point.
Look at taking them more.
It will take a touchdown and a 2-point
No, because you're going to play again. As soon as I start winning, you're going to be like, no, you're not getting it. All right, shake on it. No, shake on it.
Shake on it already, So, I'm going to tell those two right now what's going to happen.
I'm winning.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
He got hit,
but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Smack the bam.
So Goff and the Rams Down by 8, 2:01 remaining.
I don't care what play you pick, nigga, because I'm blitzing. Blitzing. Nigga, you ain't blitzing.
Lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left
2-minute
side.
warning.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Well, nigga, we already talking to get out of here. Yes, we did. We just took on it. See, bro, this is why I'm not betting you though, bro. You're always throwing this. Yes, it is. No, I'm not shaking on no more because we already shaking for it. Move, nigga.
After the interception, here's
that's why I'm about to score.
He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out just a yard.
You thought you was about to hit me.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19.
He got 480 rushing yards.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
You would have not scored because my team is running back there. Our lineman was already coming towards us.
Protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Take it.
Yeah, take Jackson it. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. The 20. And they do finally get him.
What if I just and ran straight in?
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Jackson to throw. His pass caught at the 4. He's able to get it down at a 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
How much time we got left?
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
Not
there. Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Y'all just still, oh no, and it'd have been a tie because if you'd have scored that and kicked field goal, it would have been a tie. But I won, I'm winning. I won, I'm cooking chicken.
3rd and goal. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left.
He's going up and up. Oh, he fumbled. Oh, no.
And right a finish to this ball game. And it's all over. Just outstanding. And that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions.
Bro, look at that. 396 yards. I'm not bad.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off-season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
He just got blew out. 67-59. I'm about to post this on my story. I'm posting this on my story, bro. Hey, get out of here! I'll hold it like this. You can't do nothing because I'm holding it.
I don't care.
I'll just go on my YouTube and screenshot it.
I don't care. Go ahead.
Babe.
Go ahead. Go on YouTube and screenshot it.
Look.
Why did you do that?
Well, you just got beat on, babe.
I only lost like 5 points. Don't matter anyway. I only lost like to 5 points. And you're trash, kid.
Says I'm not lost.
I don't care. Let's Gucci. And plus, I need some deodorant. I'm burning.
He said I'm burning. Oh, you're burning? What?
Not like that. Not like that, dude.
Let me drive the boat. Let me get my coat. Let me twist the toe. You don't even know how to use it right.
I don't care. It's fine.
You got pubic hair under the arm. Bro, you got pubic hair under your arm. Give me a minute, Leo there. Baby. You want to go, man?